Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. Welcome back to another Tommy Johansson cover. Man, he's killing these covers like back and forth, left and right, keeping himself busy. Gonna be honest here, I am not very familiar with Green Day. Of course, I know who they are and probably heard their songs here and there, but I couldn't name one song for you. As a matter of fact, I kept always thinking that Pretty Fly for a White Guy was a Green Day song when it's an Offspring song. That's how bad I am in this kind of genre, in that modern punk era that was kind of happening. I've always just known Green Day had a certain respect among rock and punk fans. So it's going to be their song Basket Case, but it's going to be a symphonic power metal cover. So for me, it's just going to be like a new song. If you guys think I should react to the original, let me know down below in the comments. Actually, I think I do know the original song. I don't know where from, but I think I do know the original. Right away, you know what? I was surprising me. How does he come up with the idea? Like, okay, what am I going to mash together today? What is going to work? Or am I just going to take something that's polar opposite and just try to mix in the best way that I can? Yeah, I know the song. He did a really good job. You know, it's like you're not going to be able to take out the punk element from the song out, but it just sounds really good the way he's doing it. His voice is wonderful. I think the thing about Tommy in general is all his music, whether I like certain things that he makes or I don't, he has a very warm personality. At least that's what it seems like when you see his videos, and he's always kind of having fun. Your really beautiful voice, the way he chose it. Obviously, the symphonic elements are what's making it more sound different from what the original song is, which, funny enough, I actually know the original song. I'm gonna make a confession. I've never got into punk, and I mean like hardcore punk. I just never liked. Despite the fact that I know hardcore punk and punk are the inspirations for a lot of metal musicians. Slayer, very notably, noted them being an inspiration. I think thrash metal in general. If I am correct in the history of heavy metal, it's the combination of metalheads and punkheads coming together where they got the inspiration for mosh pits. That hardcore punk guys were moshing way before metalheads were, and that's kind of where they got this idea when they finally were able to kind of see eye to eye. I just never, like the Clash, Sex Pistols, or the modern day like Green Day and I guess the Offspring, I just never got into it. I don't know. There was something about the music that never really clicked with me. I don't know if it's the fashion style, this kind of rebellious style that they have. I don't know what it was. Just never got into it. It almost has like a pirate metal feel to it. I don't know why I keep thinking like Ailstorm. What is that really popular pirate metal band from like the 80s and 70s? I keep forgetting their name. But in general, that this song, this cover, what's interesting to me is, and if I'm remembering correctly, I guess fans can really point me out here. It looks like he kept all the, obviously the basic feel of the song. He kept all the power chords that you would hear in the song, because the song itself from Green Day is a little bit more simpler on the song structure side. He added a lot more like kind of chugging riffing, as well as that kind of solo that he did there that was kind of different. So he's added elements, but he kept the old stuff as well in there, so it's recognizable that it is Green Day. I think it's a wonderful cover. It'd be really cool to see if they actually see the songs themselves. I love his faces. He has really funny faces and kind of really getting into it. And I think he really sees now the opportunity to get himself out there into the world beyond Sabaton, which from what I understand, Sabaton is huge in Europe, and I would say in the more Eastern Hemisphere than here in the United States. Because every time I've seen them here, they've always been in smaller concert halls. Like I feel they would easily fill out like they're a Madison Square Garden kind of a band because they have a really grand performance. But the 3 times I've seen them were always in the smaller venues. Granted, that's when they were much smaller as a band as well. They weren't headlining yet. Perhaps they're in bigger venues now. And in general, I think New York is kind of crappy when it comes to rock and metal venues. It's only the biggest rock musicians that get the privilege of doing those big arenas. Long Island, Madison Square Garden. There's a couple in New Jersey. That's about it, really. We don't really have festivals. You have to go for like Woodstock. It's all the way upstate New York, where I wouldn't be able to travel, really. But again, awesome cover, awesome attitude. I love how he kept old, brought in the new. He made me actually like this song more than I originally did, because before I never thought it was bad, but I was kind of dismissive about it. I like I said, not being a fan of Green Day, I've always respected who they were. I mean, they got this kind of world-renowned reputation. There must be something in their music, but it never clicked with me. Let me know, guys, how you thought about the particular cover from Tommy, and how do you feel about the original song from Green Day as well. And make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Keep it metal.